Right, so today we are back for some more nice girls. That's right, it's the home of no standards, double standards, and absolute insanity.
That is the ugliest effing skirt I've ever seen.
So let's jump straight into it. All right, first up, she's joking, right? My bio, I don't send nudes, fantasize, or do anything inappropriate electronically. So if you're not serious about starting a family and moving in together after 24 hours of conversation, then it's pointless to message me. If you live with your parents or have a space I can't move into, unmatch me. I mean, I imagine it's a joke. Fantasize. I feel like this lady's in certain corners of the internet. I mean, I think it's a joke. What else have they got on their profile? What I'd really like to find is, I'd really like a first date where I can meet someone in the public setting and we move my belongings in and move in together and start trying for a family. So very clingy, very freaky, very fast. This is the problem with having the same joke twice. Like once you're like, okay, it's a joke, that, you know, it's a good bit. Second time it pops up on the profile, you're like, okay, is this a red flag? Is this a red flag being waved one way and then waved back again? And it's like, okay, now it's in my face a little bit here. Okay, I don't think she is being serious, Chief. I do think she's homeless though. If desperation was a bio, she's homeless and possibly already pregnant. No STD check or nothing, just straight up move in and hit it raw. SMH, that's crazy work. This is a woman who knows what she wants and she wants it now. All right, next up, entitled and creepy. For context, she's a friend of a friend I vaguely know and she randomly DM'd me. I don't know. Well, obviously to be friends, but it could turn into more if you're okay with that. I don't know, is there an issue with you to why it couldn't be you? Haha. Just seems odd. I don't know how it seems odd, but okay, whatever. No guy ever wants to be with me. That's fucked up. Might as well turn lesbian. Might have a better chance with getting a girl. This is very nice guys flip. Guess I'm too hot for you. Is that the issue? Back to nice girls. I mean, we've done quite a lot of nice girls, quite a lot of nice guys. They have their own recurring themes. This nobody ever wants to be with me is very nice girls, but I guess I'm too hot for you. Other side of the coin. From hopelessness to delusional arrogance. No, I don't really look too deep into appearances. What, do I not look good enough for you or what? No, you look fine. Well, thank you, handsome. Not reading the room here. I'm just not interested, sorry. But you could be eventually. Oh yeah? Imagine if I was the one in your DMs saying all that. It'd be kind of creepy, don't you think? Not really, no. Why would it be creepy? I don't know you and you keep insisting that I could like you eventually, even though I'm not interested. Well, what's stopping you from not being interested in me for? You couldn't even give me a chance. Like, if you're single, why not give me a chance then? Instead of letting your ego get the best of you. Ego? Why are you entitled to get a chance? Because I'm the best of the freaking best, that's why. So why is she having to beg a guy in, what is this, Instagram DMs? For a slither of a chance. And you say, I have an ego, lol. I'm just not interested. I really don't need a reason. Ha! Right, okay, whatever you say. You probably have a skank anyway. That's probably why you don't want a baddie like me. Nah, I'm just not interested. Can't I just not be interested? I'm sure there are plenty of other guys interested in you. Whatever. Well, it was nice talking to you. Remarkably nice and civil responses, given how kind of nuts she is. Yeah, whatever you say. Good luck trying to get a girlfriend with that attitude of yours. No girl would ever want to be with a guy like you. You're too stuck up. You're spelt wrongly. Also, bloke evidently has the least amount of attitude ever. Like, nah, I'm just not interested. Even his emojis are sick and tired of it. There's no attitude, he's just done. I don't know why I'm still replying. Anyway, well, enjoy being alone the rest of your life, and then you could have had the best life with me. I wish you was in bed. I wish you were in my bed cuddling with me. Where does that come from? Want to get freaky? I've been drinking a little. That's where it's come from. I'm single and ready to mingle. I will come to you, daddy. Don't ignore me. I will eventually make you mine forever. Change the theme to sweetheart. Sent this. This is insane. Damn, this is the kind of stuff that the guys on the nice guy subreddit would be like begging for. This is the classic like some men starve whilst other men drown. Why is it that the desperate nice girls women never meet the desperate nice guys guys? Like they're always just harassing people that clearly aren't interested. Actually, there must actually just be relationships out there where someone like this does send a message to like a nice guy. Would just be the most messed up relationship ever, wouldn't it? Zero respect for Bach. I actually can't believe how quickly this turned. I wonder if that was literally the last message. Enjoy being alone for the rest of your life, and then just straight to, God, I wish you were in bed cuddling with me. That's actually scary. This is genuinely an insane person. Like, how delusional do you have to be to send these and be like, yeah, this could work. I will eventually make you mine forever. It's psycho. Guys never want to be with me. I can see why. Please date me, I'm desperate. Isn't the amazing line it used to be? Oh, was it ever though? Yes. I find that the main reason guys don't want women is because they're too hot. Many such cases. From PM me your farts, girl. Block and sleep with one eye open. This is actually scary. So what was it? A friend of a friend I vaguely know. Crazy and terrifying what alcohol can do to some people. All right, what do we got next? Yeah, that guy's such a loser for checks notes. Basic compliments? Had a straight dude come to my place and he was so impressed by the simplest things. art on the wall, rugs, a $40 knife block set. Dudes are so freaking lame and pathetic, lol. They for real need a mummy to take care of them their whole lives. I mean, first of all, it's a want, not a need, and second of all, it's not all guys. But also, art on the wall, so yeah, he's come around your house and he's going like, oh, I love your art. Oh, that's a lovely rug. Oh, your knife block set. Oh, that's expensive looking. It looks cool. And you're going, what a freaking loser. This guy's actually interested in my shit. The stuff that I purchased that I've used to make my house a home. He actually cares. What an idiot. What a pathetic loser. How does that make sense? God forbid someone shows interest in their romantic interests home. I always take this as a silver lining. People used to keep stuff like this to themselves. Now they think it's normal and actually a positive thing to post it online, which helps me completely avoid dealing with them. But yeah, what does being impressed by the simplest things have to do with needing a mummy to take care of them for their whole lives? I'm guessing she assumes he doesn't have any of those things in his place because he's never thought to buy them. Like he needs his mum to think of it? Maybe? Just the fact that she can't conceive of the idea that he's just saying nice things about her things to be nice. Being called just like lame and pathetic for like basic fundamental complimentary flirting. It's a cold world. All right, what do we got next? Her suggested first date didn't go smoothly. Here's the aftermath. Just got home and figured I'd check in. How did tonight feel for you? How's the shin? Definitely a splint? Hey, sorry for the semi-ghosting this week. It's not you at all. I just shut down because I'm definitely not ready to date yet. Okay, yeah, a couple days ghosting, July 28th to August 1st. And then the day after. Hey, it's completely fine. I'm sorry if I came on too strong. I'm always here as a friend, and if you need anything, just let me know. Hope you've unblocked me so you know I'm just as brutal to men in real life as I am online. Where the hell is this going? The only reason I met you is because I thought we had a connection. I overlooked you living at home, not having a car or license, not asking me to a more mature or intimate date, but you are 100% at fault, lol. You literally just mimicked my personality to make me interested. It would have worked if you had kept up the facade in person. You reek of desperation, and to be honest, you're too old to act like that. I have my shit together and don't need an insecure, chronically online incel to comfort. Get offline, go outside, and curate a personality of your own. You honestly made me feel unsafe and give off major "if I can't have you, no one can" vibes. It's probably why you're okay with dating young women. They don't see how much of a loser you are. P.S. You're not 5'11", lol. Your helmet of hair adds about 5 inches to your height. Where did that come from? She said, I'm not ready to date, and he was like, that's fine, sorry if I came on too strong. I'm here as a friend. Does she think that he's friend-zoned her? I think he's going, oh, no worries, if you're not ready to date, like, we can be friends. Or did we miss something in between here? Also, I was like, oh, is it Saturday night? Then maybe she's drunk? It's Sunday night. Not that she can't be drunk, but I don't think she is. They're too well worded. These aren't drunken slurs. I don't agree with your perspective, and I don't think that kind of hostility was necessary. I came into this with good intentions and respect, and I'm stepping away with the same. I'm wishing you the best. Take care. Fair play, well handled, maturely done. Because she insulted a lot of things about you. Your date, your personality, the type of women you date, your height, and your helmet of hair. Hi, I may still be blocked, but my conscience has been eating at me for 2 weeks now. I am really sorry I cut you out totally like that. Wow, this is insane. What a bounce back. I owed you an explanation at least. Oh my goodness, she's completely flip-flopped. This is arguably scarier. When was this? August 10th as well. How much later? About a week later. I've typed out this text like 500 times, but I don't think it will be productive. I took the coward's way out and I do not feel good about it. You were incredibly forthright and brave in expressing your feelings, but the second I saw you, I knew that your texting personality and real life personality are polar opposites. You can't be two people. It's not how you live a genuine life. Anyway, I could ramble. Me blocking you like that probably really hurt you, and no one deserves that. I'm sorry. So he's a different person. That's also not where I thought she was going. I thought she was going to go, I actually really like you. I don't know why I was mean to you. She's just saying he's a different person in real life compared with messaging, which is fair. I guess you can vibe with someone over text and be like, oh, in real life we didn't vibe, unfortunately, so I'm not going to take this further. Doesn't justify this. Oh, there is context, because that's a little confusing. Okay, so she suggested ice skating for our first date because she'd never tried it before. I know how to skate well enough to help a beginner, so I was happy to go. Nice. Before the date, we'd been getting along well over text. We spent a fair amount of time talking and getting to know each other, which eventually led to us making plans. During the date, we made some small talk, but I noticed that she was avoiding eye contact. Once we got onto the rink, she held onto the boards, which was completely understandable for someone skating for the first time. I stayed beside her, sweet, tried to guide her and kept the conversation going, very sweet. I mean, kind of bare minimum, but nice. After about 2 minutes, she said that she had suddenly developed shin splints and wanted to stop skating. We decided to grab some food from the concession stand and take it to a nearby park so we could sit and talk instead. said, at the park, I started getting the impression that she wasn't interested. I kept the conversation going by asking her questions, but she didn't ask me anything in return. I'd also made her a small 3D printed bookmark featuring her dog because I thought it'd be a memorable little gift, so I gave that to her. That is quite a lot for a first date. A 3D printed bookmark of her dog. It is sweet, but I can understand some people being like, that's a little strong. Like it's not that it's not sweet. I feel like I don't want to be mean. Like, it's a very thoughtful gift. It is a memorable gift. Some people might be like, you're coming on too strong, that's put me off. And I'm not saying either are wrong or either are right, just different people going at different paces. Hopefully out there somewhere is like a lady who will be like, that's the sweetest thing ever for a first date gift. I love it. But I don't blame this lady for being like, a bit much. Anyway, eventually I decided to wrap things up because I was quickly losing interest in carrying the entire conversation. I'm fairly introverted and the one-sided interaction was draining my energy. She booked a car share ride and I walked her over to it. We said goodbye and I texted her shortly afterwards. Several days later, she finally replied and that's when the chaos began. She brought up a few things that I wanted to clarify so I don't look like a complete dork on here, lol. She claimed that I blocked her. I didn't. I'm also not sure how she would supposedly know that, since I don't believe iPhones notify someone when their number has been blocked. I think it's because it goes iMessage rather than text, maybe. But maybe you just had no signal? I don't know. Never been blocked, thankfully, I think. That I'm aware of, at least. Mature intimate date. Was she expecting a dinner? She suggested we go ice skating since I was experienced in it. I don't believe I was pushy on the matter either. Maybe she was embarrassed because she went ice skating and was crap at it. And then was like, oh, now we're sat in a park. I think a park date's lovely. But again, some people might be like, oh, I want something a little bit more. But if it was her suggesting initially, like, they had an impromptu park date, she should be able to deal with that. Mimicking her personality. I actually have no idea what she's talking about here, especially since I was carrying the conversation throughout the day. I live with my parents, live at home. That is true. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world and housing costs are rough. Do not blame me, bro. I don't have a car or driver's license. Also true. Public transit has always been my main way of getting around, so I've never felt an urgent need for either. The city I live in has excellent public transportation. I mean, I have a driver's license. I live in London. I literally never use it. So also valid. She claimed that I prefer young women. This one confused me because she's actually 2 or 3 years older than I am. She said my hair looks like a helmet. I have short hair that I've styled upwards with gel. I believe it's called a quiff. Okay, this might be the first time where I'm not necessarily on your side. If you've got a 5-inch quiff, might be a little much. But I'm guessing she was exaggerating and I'm guessing you rock that thing. So anyway, honestly, that comment was pretty funny. As for the rest of what she said, I don't really have the words. I'm just glad I found out what she was like after one date rather than much later. Yes, this was from a year ago. I was actively in the dating scene and this is one of the worst dates I had during it. Also, yes, I did find someone who's worth my time. Let's go. And we're approaching 1 year together soon. I'm very happy with my current partner. Partner. Let's freaking go. Okay, that context didn't really help then. I guess like eureka of desperation, maybe because he was like asking all the questions and like got her the 3D printed dog thing. I'd be so curious to see what the date was because like realistically this is mean and too far regardless of how it was, but I'm curious whether he was like the most normal dude ever just asking regular questions or he actually was mad creepy and weird and like came on way too strong. Again, not that it would excuse her speaking to him like this. I'm just curious whether there's any fire or whether it's all smoke, you know. This girl is crazy and delusional. Congratulations, you got to see mental illness in real time. But wait, she told me she has her shit together. Yeah, she has her shit together in her hand to throw at you. Dang, dude, she has some issues she needs to work out, and you really handled that well. Also, it sounds like you made all the right moves and knew when to not waste your time. Plenty of dudes on this sub hang in there too long sometimes. Okay, yeah, this is what I was thinking. Appreciate your perspective. I have a feeling when I started to back out and I called her friend in my second text, that must have triggered her. So here, when she's like, oh, I'm not ready to date yet, essentially implying like at best you can be friends, and he's like, oh, that's okay, we can be friends. She's like, okay, I'm saying I want us to be friends, but why the hell are you saying you want to be friends? Like massive double standards. And either she actually was being genuine and didn't want to date this guy, and her ego couldn't take the fact that he was like, yeah, I actually don't want to date you either. Or at least that's what she thought she was saying. Or she actually was saying that, hoping he was going to fight her on it, really like demand to date her. And when he was like, oh, we can actually be friends, she was like, damn, massive ego blow. Why is this guy not putting up a fight? Toxic, delusional, insane, maybe all three, who knows? And by the way, if you're enjoying all the toxicity, the insanity, and you want to catch another video like this one sometime in the future, please do hit subscribe down below. It's free, it only takes a second, and I really appreciate it. And like I said, if you want to see more nice girls, more nice guys videos, hitting that subscribe button means they'll get delivered to your homepage. Plus, in my opinion, it makes you unironically a nice guy or girl if you subscribe. I don't know if people really know how much just hitting the subscribe button means to people who make videos like me, but it genuinely actually means so much. So like, if you're one of the people that have pressed that button, I I really do appreciate it. You genuinely are a lovely person. And I really mean that. Whether you hit subscribe a long time ago and this is your billionth video, or whether you're just pressing it now. Anyway, enough waffling. I'm on the verge of becoming a nice guy pick-me YouTuber. So let's get back to the video. All right, what do we got next? I didn't want to ghost her, so I joined r/roastme for a moment. Hey, Gabby, thank you for sharing all of that. Your art sounds really cool. I don't think we're the right fit, but I genuinely hope you find your person on here. You seem like good people. You seem like good people. Weird wording, but the rest of the... That was a lovely message. It's a fantastic rejection. How's she gonna take it? Check your freaking ego. You Reddit men are disgraceful and disgusting. Why are you DMing them then? You're not even a 10 and I send a photo where I actually look good and then you send that based on the photo. Good luck. You need more space between your eyebrows and that bloody honker of yours is ridiculous. That honker of yours is ridiculous is nuts. As a fellow big-nosed gentleman, I know that one. I know that insult all too well. Damn, that is brutal. All of that from a nice rejection. Some people just cannot handle rejection at all, can they? I'm curious what he looks like. Oh, I have a feeling that a lot of people will want to see the honker and I'm a man of the people. Oh my goodness. Regular looking dude. Also, significantly smaller nose than mine, which doesn't make me feel good. Has he actually got a message saying that honker of yours is ridiculous? That is hilarious. Space between the eyebrows. That is such odd. Yeah, I mean, just a fine looking guy. Also, she slid into his DMs. She clearly found him attractive enough to be like, hey, here's a photo of me. You can't move to someone in the DMs and then when you get rejected be like, you're really ugly. It's like, well, I wasn't ugly 5 minutes ago when you were in my DMs sending me selfies of you, was I? I'm so confused. Are people actually trying to date through Reddit? Is this a real thing? I tried, got laid a few times, nothing stuck. People having sex on Reddit. Bro, what? Where are you guys meeting people near enough for you to get laid? I'm sure. Oh, that's unbelievable. What? Whereabouts are you guys meeting each other? What subreddits are you guys getting laid on? Seriously, I'm so curious. This is all strictly hypothetical, isn't it, Dom?
Well, academic.
Also, yeah, you're not even a 10 is not the serve she thought. Like, oh no, being an 8 or a 9 in this economy, I'll take that. I think in that looks maxing video, I got a Delta 6, and I took that. So being a not 10, it's the least insulting insult you could possibly give someone. All right, what do we got next? When I finally stood up for myself being bullied by the nice girl I was dating, she demonstrated all the reasons why leaving was the correct choice. Okay, I'm in bed. Might be asleep when you get home. I grabbed most of my stuff to avoid making noise in the morning. Hope you had a good time. Okay. I'm still so in love with you. I love you too, but I don't see this working. I know. You're bloody stupid, but I know. Bye. So many guys kissed me, it was weird. What? Yeah, like I said, hope you had a good time. Dudes love me out here, LMAO. Bye. Yeah, it's just so immature, isn't it? Like trying to make them jealous in the first few messages after a breakup. Like, if you're gonna be that immature and you really can't deal with it, I've made the right choice. What's the context? So I dated a beautiful girl who suffered from severe anxiety and a toxic mindset for about 3 years. I thought I could help, but eventually I realized that I was constantly worrying about how she would react and that her anxiety was killing our relationship. She did get therapy during the relationship, but her psych dropped her. She claimed they were too busy. Who knows the truth? I got us couples counseling in an attempt to help us find the source of our constant conflict, and she got a diagnosis for BPD. I ended up leaving her after she flipped out over a comment I made whilst coming back from a concert, threatening to go on dates with other people, so I told her the break we were planning on taking was going to be permanent. She tried to guilt trip me and make me feel jealous, along with a whole lot more I don't want to bore you with. Thank God for my therapist, because all of our friends were in the same circle, and she was already trying to put them against me after the breakup. I lost a few folks I thought were friends. To all those who are dating partners who try to hurt your feelings intentionally, get out before you waste any more time with them. They need the wake-up call almost as bad as you need someone that reciprocates love and attention. Damn. Sorry I had to go through that, bro. But also, glad he's just like so certain. It's nice when you can see someone's like with someone really toxic, that they're like not struggling or not like, oh, you're like, oh, am I worried they're going to go back? Just being like, listen, I love you too, but we're done. Like I said, I hope you had a good time. Important lesson to learn. My ex-wife was similar. After splitting up with her, I finally got over the urge to white knight women who are perpetually in distress. There are solid, capable, and even-keeled women out there. Hold on until you find one. Very much worth the wait. Thanks for the kind words and advice, friend. All right, next. I've been off apps for over a year and have come back to this from my first match. Should we get context for this one first because it's short? We matched last night and chatted quite a bit today. Very lovely, pleasant conversation that I thought was going really well. I went out to the shops, came home, cooked dinner, checked my messages, and then ate dinner and watched some TV. Then I was blessed with this. By the way, it's 18 seconds, people, not minutes. Okay, I'm sure we'll know what that means in a second. So he said, I'm going to brave the elements and walk to the shop to buy literally one thing. Make sure you tell me the 10 things you got when you come back, babes. Wow, I feel seen. I'm worse, so you're good. Oops, is it best to just delete your number? Wait, what? 4:56 to 6:42. Wait, an hour and 46 minutes later, she sends that. What? Why? You ignored the message, but enjoy the rest of your evening. I read it, but I was cooking. Sorry, I was thinking of calling you after dinner. It's okay. It was nice talking though. Hope you find your person. Oh. All right, fair enough. I don't like foolishness. You opened the message, yet I had to double message. Never that. You didn't have to double message, lol. I just didn't reply right away. Lol, I find it rude. Fair enough. I didn't know that. I didn't mean to be rude. They deleted their message. I didn't mean anything by it. It really didn't feel like an urgent reply type of message, lol. Voice note! Fair enough. What did it say? Oh, that's the thing that was 18 seconds, of course. Oh, and then she deleted it. Fair enough. It's so strange because you seemed so nice on number and had plenty to say. I think that's true, lol. I just don't reply to messages immediately sometimes. I don't think it's a big deal, and you clearly do, so there's not a lot else to say. Again, it's so nice to see people being like, this is clearly a red flag. Don't worry about it. We're clearly different. I'm done. Because he could easily, like, he could probably win this back. I think she's still interested. He could probably be like, no, I don't reply to messages immediately. I'm sorry, I won't do it again or whatever. And be like, not big of a deal. Like, not really realizing how much a red flag that is. Why the hell do you guys even entertain this type of thing? Yeah, I got busy and didn't have the time to reply, but best of luck to you and nice talking to you, and then walk away. What the hell do you think I owe you my time for? When I'm talking to new people and they say, sorry, I got busy, I say, don't be. You don't owe me your time, but I'm happy to share it when it's there. People have their own lives. My goodness. This is so weird. Move on. All right, what have we got next? I mean, at least she's straightforward with it. What's this, another profile? Loyal, caring, honest lover girl. Finer things, exclusive, bikes, little bit of cars. Looking for a straight man. Heavy on the straight, if that's even possible. Okay, I'm feeling some past trauma here. I wanted something serious, but this F-boy just played me so... Yep, there we go. But this F-boy played me so bad. I need a real pro hot guy. I don't even care anymore. Well... loyal and freaky. Good God. Stay away if no torta lovers. What the hell does that mean? A torta lover is a slang that describes someone who's romantically or sexually attracted to tortas, a Chicano Mexican-American slang term for larger, thick-set or overweight women. Derives from a thick Mexican sandwich. Can be insulting. Hope that's not a slur I've just said. Also, what's wrong with being someone who loves... Okay, I guess because she doesn't see herself as that? Maybe the F-boy left her for a torta? She got mogged by a torta and now she's insecure. It's making sense. No overly flexing. Ick. No LARP. No BPD. Back-to-back BPD posts. Oh, not quite back-to-back. It was on before. Anyway, I wanted one guy who likes being a one-girl yearning build-up sleepover. I want to be a mum one day. I suck at picking good pics. My own place bike car. Honestly, after the law and freaky thing, I thought the suck was going in a very different direction. But yeah, this person needs some healing before they start dating. She sounds perfect, but I'm a 42-year-old torta-loving LARPer with borderline personality disorder. To be fair, looking for straight man heavy on the straight, if that's even possible, is objectively hilarious. No BPD is killing me. She's seen some things. This whole thing is just like you can tell exactly the kind of shit she's been through and who's messed her up, who's messed her over by what she's saying. Definitely been with a torta-loving, flexing, LARPing BPD guy who's a two-girl, nonchalant, straight to the point, half night stand kind of guy who's definitely not straight. Maybe I'm crazy, but I kind of see no problem with this bio. She's not hiding that she's a bit cracked. Because crack means something else to some people. She's upfront with what she wants and discloses her recent bad experience that has her messed up. It's true, I actually do rate the honesty and transparency. Oh, this would help you decide if you want to swipe. The rest is up to you. Exactly. If you decide to go through it, that's on you at this point. Well, I guess that's what it's all about. Being upfront with what you want. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more just like it, leave a comment down below letting me know. Hit that like button and hit subscribe so you can catch the next one. And again, I'm going to be upfront with what I want. I want you to hit subscribe. Please do consider it if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. But either way, hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.